Welcome, this is Kim Rippere with Craftisan Studios. I am on the Creative Maker team with Glue Dots, and as part of that, DCWV sends us some things a couple times a year, and I wanted to go through what they've sent us this time, and then in a video next week I'm going to talk about what Glue Dots sent me, because I can't talk about it yet because they're announcing it at next week at the new CHA thing. I forget the name. Creativation, I think. Okay, so I have 4 different sorts of things that they've sent. The first one is packs, small packs. These are 6x6 of mixed media. So there's some double-sided paper in here. These are all spring colors. Some glitter paper, and then they've got some burlap, and they have paper on the burlap, so they're really easy to use in cards, and because the glue doesn't seep through. And then here is some printed burlap, which I've already used a little bit in here. And this is the same thing where they've got a back on it, but this is all natural colored. So that's those 2 things. These are Color and Create. One is this World Traveler, and I'll just kind of thumb through this quickly so you have an idea of what's in it. The thing that's really interesting is that usually these coloring books are, whoops, left-handed here, I feel like they're made for pencils, not necessarily alcohol markers, which is what I use a lot of. But this paper you can blend on with the Copics. So I was really excited when I figured that out. And I've actually already made an ATC with this. Actually, I think I made it with this one. This is called Pretty Prints, and I'll just thumb through here real quickly also. Let's see, how can I do this in a way so that you can actually see what's on the pages? I'm not going to go through every one. This is one of my favorites. This says To the Moon and Back. There's just a lot of, here, this will be good. A lot of different designs that you can use pieces of, or you can just color and do whatever you want. So there you have that. Here's the third group, which is Paint and Create. So these are actually really big. These are 11.5 by 15. So this is, so I've got Heart of Gold, this is Tropical, and Gilded Geo. Let's go through Gilded Geo first. So they come with watercolor paints and a pen. That's a brush and a brush. And then this is all watercolor paper, and it's really, really nice paper. And this has, gold on it. So you can do all sorts, this is a box. You can do all sorts of different things. I love how they've made tags for you. Some background. And then at the back, there is some 2-sided cardstock. And then this is the Tropical, and there's slightly different colors in each one. So this says the beach fixes everything, and I think it does. Last year I didn't get to go to the beach, and this year I'm, as much as I might have wanted. The big trip that we normally take was postponed for all sorts of hospital stuff, and everybody's okay now. So here's some backgrounds. Again, this is gold foil. A box. Some really pretty orchids, and these are Birds of Paradise, which I love. Some shells. Hello Life. Adventure is Out There. And a seahorse, which I kind of love those too. Okay, and this is the last one of this group. This is called Heart of Gold, and you'll notice that the colors that you get, again, are slightly different. And this says, loved you yesterday, love you still, always have, always will. Live, love, laugh, a nice big heart. Live, love, laugh, a smaller. Again, more tags. Nice background. Hearts. And then double-sided cardstock. Okay, and then the last group is paper. So these are the paper packs, and I've used some of these paper packs as well. So this is called Garden Charm, and I'll just flip through this pretty quickly so you can get an idea of what's in it. These are some nice reds and greens. This is some glossy papers in here. This is a nice background. And then these are tags and sayings, which I'm really loving. I always stumble over the sentiment. So when somebody's willing to give me a sentiment, I'm pretty much willing to use it. Or find a use for it many times. How about that? So these are nice greens and reds. And I've made something out of this poppy that's really cute. Here's birds and butterflies. Again, another one that I've used a little bit of. I made a card out of this, which is adorable. I love it. This is a lot brighter and busier than Garden Charm. And here is, this color is probably pretty close to the Pantone color of the year. That chartreuse color. This one is called Minty Lace, and what I like about this one is that it puts new colors together. So I like it when paper helps me sort of have a different color palette and kind of stretches me. So this is a very light mint color with cream and sort of a wood tone and black. That's not going to work, is it? So these are some glossy hearts that are on here. More sentiments, which obviously I love. More sentiments. So I love this one. A nice variety of, you know, textures and colors. I got Modern Metallic. I got this last time, but I love it, so I'm excited to have another one. This is really good, you know, to sort of set things off or for cards that are more masculine. This is black, white, and gold. And I've got two more, and here I'll show you the sentiments. And the last one is really interesting. So here are some 3x4 cards. Is that true? Yeah, 3x4. This one is called Marquee, and this has like this has purple and blues together. And again, I really like it when you know, it puts different colors together, because what I do when I go to color is sometimes, like if I know I want to use this as a background, I will pick one of these pieces of paper, and when I'm choosing colors, I will match it. Okay, and the last one it's a paper pack, but it's different. It's actually what they're calling a DIY project stack. And so what this is paper plants. And what they do is they've got a picture here, and you can make all of these plants. And even this, the top to this terrarium. I don't know if you can really see it. So I'm just going to start from the beginning. The beginning is a lot of paper, like you would expect. And now these are all going to be cactus colors and things, you know, that are shown here. And they show you all the colors right here. So then there's this plastic, which is that the top of the terrarium that I was showing you. There's 4 pieces of that. And then there there are these templates to cut out so that you can cut. This one is for the terrarium, and then this one is for a succulent. So they give you, see how it's cut out, so there will be like a die, so it comes basically with a die cut. Here's, you know, more succulents. Cactus, and then there is like how to make the pot. So I'm sure I'll be making these. I'm really looking forward to that. So that is my DCWV haul that I got because I'm on the Glue Dots team. And so what I got was a bunch of paper packs. I got some mixed media and burlap. I got the coloring. And I got the watercolor, the big watercolors. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again, and you'll see more hauls and more of my projects. Thanks. Bye-bye.